Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today we're gonna start pen testing this lame machine on HackTheBox. Alright, it's a uneasy machine based on Linux with 20 points. It's released on 2017, and this is the IP address. This is basically a really easy machine. Should be like a piece of cake or something. Alright, this is a really good preparation for the ICP, as I think. I'm preparing to take the ICP, so that's why I'm trying to practice those machines, and why not in the same time giving or making a walkthrough on YouTube, right? Like videos, so I can explain to people who are really trying to start the ICP exam. Cool. This is the IP as we have copied. Now I'm gonna go to a terminal here. Alright, first we're gonna edit our host file so that we can just write the name instead of an IP. So we're gonna pass here the IP address and let's name it lame.hgb. Alright, we save it, everything, and now let's ping the machine. Of course, we can't ping it because I'm not yet connected to the VPN, so let's connect. Let me see where I put it, my VPN. Yeah, this is it. This is my VPN. I'm gonna open it. Okay, initialization sequence completed. I'm gonna open Tmux. Alright, now I'm gonna make a directory called lame. I don't know if this is I think I already put it. Yeah, there's already a directory here. I did an nmap scan. I'm gonna show you how you can make it. You're gonna do a nmap version scan by writing this sv and script scan, and the output should be in a file called nmap, and what the host we're gonna scan is lame htb, right? I'm not gonna run this command because I already done the scan. This is it. Alright, there's an FTP service on port 21 as usual, and this version here 2.3.4 is vulnerable, so we're gonna search for an exploit for this later. There's an anonymous login allowed, so we can like authenticate anonymously without needing to guess the password. Alright, those are the usual things you don't need to know. This is 22 SSH 4.7. This version, I don't think I can exploit this. 139 is the Samba net. This is the Samba, those ports of Samba. This is the version of Samba we can exploit. This is it's an exploitable version. We're gonna search for it later. I think that's all for this. Alright, we're gonna start with the anonymous login, and we're gonna try to log in with anonymous and see what we can get from the machine. So yeah, I'm gonna run ftp against lame.htp, and then in the name I'm gonna write anonymous also in the password. I think you don't need a password. Yeah, where the login is successful, we can run ls to see if there is any file. Nothing. Doesn't seem like there's something on the FTP server. So cool. Let's search for this vsftp. This is an exploitable version of FTP. I'm gonna search for it. Alright, Google vsftp exploits. This is an exploit for vsftp. I think there's already an exploit for it on Metasploit. I agree, I go. This model exploit malicious. Okay, it's a model on Metasploit. So I don't think we should use Metasploit, but we're gonna try to penetrate the the machine with different ways, right? So let me go to the to run MSF console, which means the Metasploit, and I'm gonna try to penetrate the machine with Metasploit first, and then we're gonna try to do it manually. Alright, there is already another exploit here without Metasploit. We don't need Metasploit for this. Alright, we're gonna see this later. Now, we're in Metasploit. Let me do this. Cool. We're gonna search for the VSFTPD.3.4. This is the right model here. And I'm gonna copy it. And I'm gonna use this. Cool. Now let's see the options we can do, or we can set. We can set the R hosts, which should be the target IP address, which is lame.htb. You can also put the domain name. I don't think I'm gonna need another thing here. If I really need a payload, let me run. Alright, user please specify the password. Let's do anonymous or something. Alright, we're waiting now. Exploit completed, but no session was created, so the exploit doesn't work on this machine. Seems like they did a patch or something, because this version of VSFTPD contains a backdoor, and I think that they installed this version, but the package they used doesn't contain a backdoor. That's why. So I'm not gonna use this exploit also, because if Metasploit didn't succeed, also the exploit is not gonna succeed. What about using it? No, I'm not. Okay, let's see the other possibilities. What we have here is we did the anonymous FTP login, and we did the we tried to exploit VSFTPD. Nothing until now. Now we're gonna try and search for an exploit for this Samba. Alright, I'm gonna search for it on Metasploit first. Oh, oops. We're gonna copy this. Search again, Samba 3.0.20. Alright, this is Samba username map script command execution. So it's an excellent, ranked as excellent. It's in 27. Let's use this model and see what we can get with it. No palette configure, default into CMD Unix reverse netcat. This is a good pilot, and the options here are R hosts, which should be the target host. We're gonna set it to lame.htb, and our port it's already 139, and L hosts, it should be the IP of the interface of HackTheBox, which is, let's see if config, it's 10.10.14.24. So we're gonna set it L host. Now we're gonna set L port. I don't need to set that. It's already 444. I don't think that this port is already used. So we're gonna run against the machine, and boom, common shell session 1 open it. So we got a session. Let's use any command like ID, and we are root on the machine. We don't need to privilege escalate. Who am I? Root, cool. So I'm gonna run another. I'm gonna upgrade my shell. I don't think that Python 3 is here. No, let's see Python. There's Python. So I can upgrade my shell to a TTI shell with Python. You can use this command to do that. Cool. Now we upgraded our shell, and as you can see, we're root. I don't need to look furthermore on this machine. Now we're gonna try to enter or penetrate into this machine with manually, like using another exploit without using Metasploit, because in the ICP exam it's restricted to use Metasploit. I mean, you can't use it more than once, more than one machine. So we're gonna exit this. Cool. Now we're gonna try and find another exploit for this. I don't need this. I'm gonna search for the version of Samba. Alright, it's Debian. Yeah, it's Debian. Search on exploits on GitHub. Now there's a lot of exploits here. And what about seeing, sorry, exploit. Let's see here. We have we're gonna search for the CVE, and we're gonna use it to search for the exploit. Search exploit. We just need to get the CVE for this specific exploit. Alright, this is the ID of CVE, so we can use it to search for the exploit. It's better, right? Because you can get the exact exploit with it. Alright, this is an exploit. We're gonna try it. Created by who? By AR Emryonix. Sorry if I didn't spell it correctly. Samba user map scripts. It's the same one. It's for this CVE exactly. And you need to install Python pip and then use pip to install PySMB. So you just run those commands. I already installed them. If I do it again, I'm gonna get that I have already installed it. It's gonna take, as you can see, your comments already satisfied. So we're gonna clone this this repository. Alright, clone it here. Sorry. What we have here is user map script. So we, as you can see here, we can use just Python, not Python 3. And the usage is so simple. You just set the R host and the R port, L host and L port. Cool. Now the R host, which is the target host, we're gonna use lame.htb, and the port is 139, and L host should be our own IP address, which is 10.10.14.24. Alright, this is it, and let's set the port as 444. Alright, connecting. Now nothing happens. Why? Because it just sent us a like a reverse shell on this port. So we have to set a listener first. So we're gonna set a listener with netcat, and we're gonna run this. As you can see, there is a connection from lame.htb received. So if we run any command here, id root. Now let's upgrade our shell, because it's kind of annoying running this. Alright, we got root now, and we can execute anything. We have the root privileges. We can view, let's search for the what is it, for the user.txt. This is the path of user.txt. Let me catch it. This is the flag of user, and for the flag of root, let's search for it. It's usually on /root. Yeah, this is it. Cool. I don't know why they put a flag for user if there is no privilege escalation. But anyway, that was the machine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I think that this was an easy machine and really good for people who are practicing for the OSCP. So thank you so much for watching and peace.